Knowing your worth, when you know the worth and the true value of something, you take great care of it, right? That's why it's important to get to know yourself better, to get to know yourself on a whole different level. And that is how you're going to see your worth, which is going to help you build on your confidence. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're already part of the tribe. Today we're going to talk about how to feel confident in who you are. I find that there's so much going on in this world. There's so many difficulties, so many uncertainty in this world at the moment, to add on to it by not feeling confident in who we are. I find that in order for you to be confident, you have to love yourself, right? To feel the best of yourself, to trust in yourself, to believe in yourself. It's everything that you need in order to be confident. Now, very quickly, I would love to talk about the difference between self-love and feeling confident and having self-love and feeling or being cocky, right? A cocky person feels better than others. They feel grandiose. They feel like everyone else is beneath them. That is not what we're talking about here. Today we're talking about self-love kind of confidence, feeling confident in your own skin, in your own being, in all that you are. Social media does not validate your worth. Not any likes, not any comments, not any cute DM messages. Likes and comments do not define you. Everyone on social media has their own insecurities they have dealt with or they may be currently dealing with. We're all humans and we all go through that. Understand that what you see is not all that it is. So, people choose what they want you to see. You do not get to see what really happens behind that camera. Confidence is not just taking a picture in perfect lighting and perfect pose. There's much more to that. Use that unfollow button and that block button as often as you need to. That's another way to help your confidence, to feel better about yourself. If you find that someone else's content is making you feel not purposely, right? Because someone else just uploads something, but they have no responsibility and it's not their fault. That maybe makes you feel some type of way. That's not their fault. However, it is okay to unfollow or block anyone that makes you feel less of you, less of who you are, less than what you are, that makes you feel less in anything that you have accomplished. Confidence is without a doubt a muscle that you have to continuously work it out in order to get and make it stronger. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, continuous work, daily work, in order for you to make it stronger and strengthen it to the point that you feel confident in who you are. Feeling confident doesn't mean you still don't have your moments, right? Because once you're confident, you're still human. You may still have your moments, but no one can take away your confidence because you know who you are, what you stand for, and what you bring to the table. Understanding confidence, you have to understand the breakdown. Self-esteem plus self-trust equals confidence. Okay, that is how you build your confidence. You have to understand confidence is not just confidence. It comes on its own and it's one thing and that's it. No, you have to trust in yourself. Trust in who you are. Trust in your capability and your abilities to get things done. Your self-esteem, knowing your worth, what you bring to the table, knowing your value. That is what brings out confidence in you. Part of confidence is understanding that not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to like you, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because not everyone likes peaches. Not everyone likes pizza. I do, but I'm just saying, there are people who don't like these things, and that is okay. So, if you can see that not everyone likes one of the most popular things almost worldwide, that shows you that not everyone is gonna like everything, and that's totally okay. So, if someone is making you feel anything less than yourself, not encouraging you to stay confident, to be confident, to believe in yourself, do not keep them around. Life is preciously too short to hang on to anyone who's going to hold you back from being your best self. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself just so you can see how much we have in common. I find that people don't realize how much more we all have in common, more than we can ever realize sometimes. So, from a very young age, my face was not good looking. And that was one of my first insecurities, my pimples on my face. It was so much that I would not want to be in front of a mirror for too long. I just felt like there was nothing pretty to look at. I always wondered, what would people look at? What did people look at when they looked at me? And I remember looking at people and thinking that they were focused on my pimples and my acne. It wasn't only acne. I had acne scars beneath those acnes. Like, I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen for you so you can see. It was pretty bad. It's those things that you would never forget, the feeling of feeling ugly. And I've said this so many times, but I find that it's so important to talk about. I find that so many people idolize people's highs, not knowing their background, not knowing that they too had their rough patches, that they too had their difficult times to get the way they are now. In hindsight, I totally wish that I knew more about skincare, how to treat my acne and, help me feel better, at least feeling and hoping that, it can just clear up sooner than later. Another insecurity that I had was being tall. I am currently 5'10". I've always been tall, at least the tallest girl in my class, and that was always an insecurity. I always thought, how come I wasn't normal? It's crazy thinking back on how I thought about things then and realizing today how many people still want to do and be like others. Like, I am no longer where I was before, but still to think that today people older than what I was then want to be like someone else. It's nothing wrong about being inspired by others, about being motivated to be a better version of yourself, to live your life differently and be inspired by others. However, living someone else's life where you're not true to yourself, where you're just doing it just to be trending and feeling good and feeling popular and to not feel left out, then you're just cheating yourself. The feeling of being scared to be talked about, the fear of being targeted to be someone else's joke, it's real. It's real and it hits deep. I'm so glad that I have started to embrace who I am. That sooner than later, my skin did start to clear up, thank goodness, with skincare, of course. I started to embrace my height, right? That was me. There was nothing I could do about it. I started to understand that and realize it was out of my control. And it was part of me. And that had to count for something. The fact that it was part of me, that it made me who I am, I was done. I was like, you know what? This is me. and I am proud of me. Therefore, I will accept myself just the way I am. In order for you to feel confident, you have to want to be confident. You have to envision yourself as a confident person. Yes, you may not feel it now, but it is true that sometimes you may have to fake it a little bit. But to me, I find that it's not really faking it. It's putting into practice what you want to become a reality. So, practicing being confident, being that person that you want to be. I remember myself envisioning myself to be as confident and wanting the best of myself for myself as other women that I would watch in certain videos or on TV. So I admired the level of confidence that would just come through and it was so noticeable. And I would envision myself being confident in who I am, feeling strongly about myself, not allowing anyone to walk all over me. Because it's my life and I had to protect myself. I have to protect myself. I have to protect my space. And that is very important to be confident. You have to be aware of the people around you. If you have people who are bringing you down and just being negative, that's not going to help you. So if you have a friend, let's call him X. If X is negative Nancy, shall we say, and just always bringing negativity and bringing you down or talking bad about even themselves all the time and talking negative about everybody else, that's just not going to help you feel any better by yourself. You feel better about life, and it's not going to encourage you to be confident and stay positive. Now, if you have another friend, let's call the other friend Y, and Y is more positive. It's always happy. It's always feeling confident and wanting you to be confident, encouraging you to be confident. Then that's what you will want to be. That's what you'll strive to be. So it's important to know who you surround yourself by, what kind of energy you surround yourself by. You have to trust and believe in yourself. Know that you are capable of doing anything you set your mind to do. You cannot expect someone else to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself and you radiate that confidence that you want to get, that's when you're really gonna have others believe in you, truly believe in you, because they get to see it's really there, it's inside of you, and that's really you, rather than believing that you are capable, that you have potential to be certain things. It's not the same believing something you don't see than seeing it. Another part of being confident is loving yourself, right? I know I've mentioned about loving yourself, but it's important for you to love yourself. And in order for you to love yourself, you have to have boundaries. You have to let people know that you demand respect. And if someone is not willing to respect you, then well, they simply don't care. And you don't need people in your life that don't care for you. Always bet on yourself. Always. You have to be your biggest supporter. You have to believe in yourself. Focus on what you have in your life, what you should be grateful for, what you are grateful for. Don't worry about someone else's life, how they're doing better than you, how it seems like they're happier than you. Let me tell you something. We're here all trying to figure life out, especially now in 2020. 2020, everyone's all over the place. We're all trying to find that place where we feel comfortable again. Comfortable to speak up, comfortable to be ourselves, comfortable enough to want to become the best version of ourselves, to be the best person we can be, to allow ourselves to be our true self without caring of any judgment. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, work on yourself continuously, forever. And you will see, knowing your worth, when you know the worth and the true value of something, you take great care of it, right? That's why it's important to get to know yourself better. to get to know yourself on a whole different level. And that is how you're going to see your worth, which is going to help you build on your confidence. That is all for this video. Hope it was helpful to at least one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to like it, share the video if you think someone else may like it as well. Share it with your friend and family. Don't forget to comment down below. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. If you're not already part of the tribe, then don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and join the family. If you are into self-love and self-care kind of videos, then this channel was created for you. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.